All right. A fan of mine on Facebook here has been asking me that I should please talk about Peter Obi today. For the past 3 videos that I have done, I have focused my attention on teaching you on gospel issues and issues related to faith and ministration. And I believe that in one way or the other, you have learned something from me and you have been edified. I actually slept off, and I remember that I promised this young man that today I will definitely talk about Peter Obi, and here I am. All right, one verse is obedient, and so all the obedience, you're welcome to this conversation tonight. And the topic I am handling is that Peter Obi will shock you. That is the topic. Peter Obi will shock you. Please don't take it for granted. The same way that many of you have shocked Peter Obi, with the massive love and support and commitment to the obedient campaign, is the same way he's going to also shock you guys. Peter Obi in an interview, thank you Emeka Ezechi, all of you obedience, you are welcome. I love you guys. Kwakwa, so if the one who shock you, Kwakwa, so you saw what happened in the north. The northern youths took off their cap, that unique red and white cap that Kwakwa so likes to wear up and down. The northern youths took it and they burnt it, and they all took the cap of the obedience. Stanley Score says obedient will move. And so please, all the obedience, share this video. If you're obedient, share this video. I'm not trying to manipulate you, but share this video. Chooks in his life, and let us enjoy the words of counsel. Adam Suleiman says sorry. Okay, I don't know what sorry is for. And Sky Prince says I am right there with you. So an obedient member said to me, please talk about Peter Obi, and I actually fell asleep. I was watching a movie on Netflix, because sometimes after you have done a lot of production, you need a little consumption, and so I decided to consume a little. Okay, thank you Michael Freeze Apreko, watching from Ghana. Patriotician Apreko Uyaiwe. Okay, so I decided to watch a little series on Netflix, and I was watching this series and I fell asleep. But my sleep was not going to last, because I knew that I had one task that I'm yet to have fulfilled, and that is to my obedient family. Okay? Moses says we mount and we move for Obi. In fact, shout out to all the people yesterday in Newi, in Ogun State, in Ibadan, all over Nigeria that participated in a march. I saw a picture of a woman carrying her baby at the back. Thank you very much, Michael. I appreciate. Bekaka, a woman carrying her baby at the back, participating in the march. And I said, okay, Michael said, a year from Ghana, as we say in Chui, Medasiwai, Michelle. And so this woman was carrying her baby on her back and marching for Peter Obi, and that picture was captured very emotional. She doesn't have anybody she will leave her baby for behind, and not just is this movement for herself, but she's making that march for that baby. Just like I have been busy making all these comments and all these videos for His Excellency Peter Obi, and I am doing that for my children, because I want them to have a better Nigeria that they can be proud of. My friends, this battle we are embarked on is not a child's play. We are in a struggle to rescue Nigeria from political bandits. I am telling you, we are in a struggle to rescue Nigeria from political bandits. If a man like Peter Obi does not step in, I am telling you, we have 20 million Nigerians in diaspora. That number is going to increase times 5 or times 8. And many Nigerians are going to leave Nigeria even without passport. They don't need to get passport for them to leave this country. Many lecturers have left, many medical doctors have left, many professionals are leaving. And if you look at the type of migration taking place in the world right now, Australia needs people, Germany needs people, Canada needs people, UK needs people. All these people need skilled workers. A lot of people now enroll into nursing programs, be it nursing assistant, be it any type of nursing program, just for them to get just that paper, that they have gone through a training and they vanish from this country. We are losing our people to what is known as brain drain. And Peter Obi has assured us that when he goes into power, when he comes into power, he's going to convert this brain drain to brain gain. Nigeria is going to gain, or is going to lose, gain back these people that we are losing in droves. I am telling you, if a man like Peter Obi does not come in, because listen, Nigeria is our country, we don't have any other country, and these politicians do not care about you and me. The type of cars they use, they don't fill the potholes on the road. You understand? Once they are sick, even if it's headache, they rush to UK or they rush to America. They rush to Europe. When their children need education, straight to abroad, they go to school abroad. And they leave the poor children, the poor people's children here. Their houses are so solid, they have the best security, they have the police guiding them, they have the army guiding them. Who is guiding you? Who is guiding me? How long are we going to continue in such a division? In fact, Nigeria has become an apartheid society. The type of apartheid system we are having in Nigeria, or the type of segregation we are having in Nigeria, is not between white and black, or is it between foreigners and aborigines, but this has to do with our own people. Our own people have come to intimidate, to classify their fellow Nigerians as if they are second-class citizens in their own country. This cabal, this group, unless you're part of them, unless you're a member of that political elite, and it is not difficult for you to climb the ladder to meet up with them. They are the ones that are enjoying everything in this country. They don't care about the inflation. You talk about inflation, they don't care about it. They don't care about the cost of living. They are the ones that will come and buy the votes on the election day. That is what they are used to. So that day of the election, they come and give you peanuts, and then they continue to be in power, milking you and making you and making you. And then their children will also take back, continue power from them. Joshua says, remove me from this rhetoric. Joshua, I don't know how they do that, Joshua. You get what I'm saying? And only Peter Obi is the man that can come and rescue Nigerians from this cabal, and the cabal knows it. And these political bandits know that Peter Obi is different from them. Peter Obi is not somebody that says, I am coming to do, I am coming to do, I am coming to do. What Peter Obi is going to do in Nigeria, we have already seen him do it in Anambra State. In Anambra State, he was able to challenge the status quo and end godfatherism, because he did not come into power with the help of these godfathers or political heavyweights. It was the people who voted for him, and because it was the people that voted for him, he went there and he delivered service to the people. And so for us to enjoy the benefits of democracy, we must put in the man there who does not give shishi. Many times we take these things for granted, that when Peter Obi says that when they were saying that Peter Obi could not afford an expensive champagne, and he tells you how many champagnes. Do you know the cost of a champagne? Do you know what a bottle of champagne can do in the life of a Nigerian? These things we take them for granted, but before you know it, money is gone. In order to show off, you don't show off with public money. Public money should be handled as a sacred thing. One should be afraid. If you're a custodian of the public funds, you should be afraid. When I was doing my master's in development management, there is something we were taught about the tragedy of the commons. The tragedy of the commons. The tragedy of the commons is what the Igbo people call, or in Igbo language, they have a proverb for it. They said, the goat that belongs to everybody, hunger kills it quickly. Okay, the animal that belongs to everybody, that belongs to the community, dies faster. Literally, that is the meaning of it. The tragedy of the common is that nobody cares about what belongs, what belongs to everybody belongs to nobody. That is the tragedy of the commons. Because it is public money, you think that you can make use of it for your own personal gratification and aggrandizement. That is absolutely not the right thing to do. And so we have to end that kind of system once and for all and begin a pathway to the greatness of Nigeria, putting Nigeria on the path that will lead to its ultimate glory. Moses says, I shame for all Nigerian securities when they are suffering and protect the robbers. What will they do? These these security guys, they have to maintain I don't know, Anna Castag, I don't know what you have written here. It looks like this is Italian. That one will require a translation. As for the security people, you can't really blame them. They are doing their job. They have to follow orders. Their family needs to eat. Are you not aware that the police say they are going on strike? My people, when you look at what is happening in our country, you know that the last hope of a Nigerian today is Peter Obi. The last hope of a Nigerian today is Peter Obi, and all their efforts to use vain and unrealistic counter ideas, and insinuations to weaken his movement has only come to strengthen him. Honestly speaking, today I was just saying to myself, so like play, Mbaka is a quiet man, just like that. When this movement started, you dare not, once you speak against Peter Obi, that will be the end of you in whatever endeavor you have. Ekwemadu spoke against Peter Obi. Today he is still there in the UK and he has not regained his freedom. As in, these things are strange. Peter Obi is the last hope of me and you. And so the movement is not a child's play. If a woman will carry her own baby at her back and be marching on the road for Peter Obi, that should tell you something. That should tell you that woman must have seen hell in this country called Nigeria. She must have known that, oh no, these people have deceived me for a very long time. The young man they call Sowore has been going on campaign on TV saying that Peter Obi did not build schools, he did not build any power station, he didn't do anything, and he's not his type of a politician. Peter Obi, since he started talking about his presidential ambition, has not even mentioned this Sowore's name for one day. I am telling you, he has never mentioned this. He doesn't mention people's name. Peter Obi has been traveling to America. Instead, he has a way of saying it. Abu Salami Abubakar, the past president of Nigeria, said power should go to the younger generation, to the youths. Yes, that's what he said. Power should go to them. My friends, I know that many times you weep for this country. When you study everything, let me tell you, if you know the type of atrocities that goes on in federal medical centers, government hospitals, if you know what is happening there, you will know that there is need to cleanse that place. Because of their incompetency and corruption and malpractice, they have killed, or their negligence has led to the death of so many people. This country needs total overhauling. Somebody told Peter Obi that Nigeria is like a vehicle that the engine has done what has spoiled. So how are you coming to fix Nigeria when the engine is already spoiled? Peter Obi told him that you need to tow the vehicle. You need to tow it so that they can even go and buy a new engine and put, and somebody needs to drive the car. When they are towing the car, you know that someone needs to be driving the one that they are towing. Yeah? And I ask myself, who will tow this vehicle? Who will tow this vehicle? These things cause serious heartbreak. Thank you guys for joining. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your patience. I know there are a lot of people doing live video on the internet, but you always, when I'm doing my own, you come and watch and listen to what I'm saying, but these things are not funny. These things are not funny. It takes a lot of people. Yes, we have to be frank. A lot of youths have equally benefited from the corruption in Nigeria. A lot of youths, when you go to Enugu State, for example, a lot of youths are even in Imo, a lot of youths are in the House of Assembly, a lot of youths are in our local government chairman, but they are not able to make any change because they are very, very loyal to the governor. And it is the governor that is controlling them and manipulating them and teaching them ways to steal public money and ways that they are able to harness the resources of the people and do nothing. Youths are the ones doing it. So sometimes when we think that the youths are not in power, it's not true. Many youths are in power. Many youths are involved in looting Nigeria dry. But the good news is that a leader that is coming that will not tolerate that kind of nonsense is coming. That is the difference between Peter Obi and all these other people that have been there. Because there is something special, there is something unique about him. If Peter Obi comes into power, he's coming to set a precedence. He's coming to establish a new norm, a new system, a new pattern. That is what he's coming to do. He's coming to establish something different. He's coming to lay a structure, a foundation. It's unfortunate that after he laid the foundation in Anambra State, Obiano, that's his name, came and spoiled it. And imagine the very day that he even handed over power to Soludo, he wanted to escape from Nigeria and EFCC arrested the guy at the airport. This is a man that Peter Obi has done a lot of good and he would have come to consolidate on that. But he refused to do it, taking Anambra State back again. That when Soludo came into power, Soludo has gone to the House of Assembly in Anambra State for the approval for him to go and take loan so he can do some work. But this is a man that came, and when people were praising him that he built an airport, he told a sitting governor that asked him, where did you get this money from? He said, it was my predecessor that left that money. Your predecessor left money, did not borrow any money, paid workers on time, paid everybody on time, handled. See, listen, it's not everything. Peter Obi is not coming to solve every problem in Nigeria. That is why I say he will shock us. He's not coming to solve every problem in Nigeria. And also, why Peter Obi is solving problems in Nigeria, new problems will emerge. That is the problem cycle. When you solve this problem, new problem will come. When you solve this problem, new problem. But there are certain things in this country that we should not be suffering. And these are the areas that Peter Obi needs to take us away from. We should not be complaining about the electricity crisis in a country that has oil, in a country that has gold, in a country that has cocoa, in a country that has arable lands for farming. We should not. If other countries have solved electricity crisis, why are we still suffering darkness? Do you know the cost of diesel in Nigeria today? Do you know that virtually one reason why things are expensive in the market today is because of the hike in the diesel price? Because most of the plants and companies and manufacturers in Nigeria use diesel to power their generators. It is diesel they use. It is diesel that they use for the tractors that are doing farming. It is diesel. It is diesel that the trailers that convey goods from Lagos or from Ogun State to East. It is diesel. So when federal government went and increased the price of diesel, made it so high, everything became expensive. Hey, DJ Ramonos, good to see you, my man. Everything became expensive. Milo had to reduce the price from 1 kg to 800 grams and still increase the price. Everything that is produced in Nigeria went up. Hey, there are things that Nigerians are not supposed to be suffering. Nigerians are not supposed to be suffering bad road after all the money they have, after all the wealth that we have, after all the budgets that we hear every year. They read budget, we hear the amount of money that they are using, they are coming to spend in the nation. Still, we don't see these things. That is it. Nigerians are not supposed to be complaining about bad hospitals or ASU The university students going on strike. Nigerians are not supposed to be complaining about these things. These are things that Peter Obi is going to make sure that these basic things, these petty things, he should take us away from it. He should take us away from it. And then you get to a stage in life that you don't need to be suffering such a thing. Our people are leaving this country just because of common internet sometimes, or electricity is not steady. Many things are not running efficiently. Yes, just you're sick right now. You need urgent medical attention. Which ambulance will you call? Which ambulance system will you call? Armed robbers attack you in your house right now. Which police are you going to call? Which number will you call for police to come to your house? Tell me. Is that a country? Is that a nation that is on a path to greatness? Let us not deceive ourselves. These people came here with lies and propaganda, all because they want to take power from PDP. They took that power and they couldn't do anything with it. There was nothing they could do with it. And at the same time, you're presenting old people, old men, 75, 80, to come and rule Nigeria again, when we have brilliant Nigerians, when we have intelligent Nigerians who can withstand the rigors of governance. Look at Peter Obi on international tour, from one place to the other, making move, energetic man. That is what he's supposed to be at that age. At the age of 61, he has made money in business, successful businessman. And to show you that this man is not desperate, he's not ambitious. After he became governor of Anambra State, he didn't contest for Senate. He doesn't take pension. He doesn't take anything from the government. He didn't take land from them. But you were governor, you took, what did you take from the government? You were vice president, what did you take from the government? Whoever you are is what you have taken from the government. But this man gives back to the people. Let us not make this mistake, I tell you, guys. Friends, please share this video. Let us not make this mistake, because if we make this mistake again, and elect an old man, and elect an incompetent person, how can you tell me, I'm not looking for any of my certificates? How can you tell me you can't find certificate and you say you want to school? And you want, so if you're going for a job interview, and you go, with even your original credentials, that you know that they will ask for it, you go and tell them that you cannot find your certificate, and you expect them to hire you. So you expect a company to employ you when you cannot prove your competency, you cannot show that you actually graduated from where you say you graduated. You must show it first before they desire to consult that school to verify. Go and verify. This is what Peter Obi tells his people. Go and verify. Go and verify. His credentials are all intact. He has chosen a very smart vice presidential candidate with him. These two people, let's give them chance. Let's give them opportunity. So Nigeria will be great, and we'll all enjoy, and we'll all be grateful, we'll all be happy. Nigeria is our country. Do you have another country? You can go anywhere, but you still come back home. No matter where you are, you still want to go home, because home is home. We have unique culture, we have unique food, we have unique, we have everything about us is unique and special. We cannot take away, we cannot take out who we are. And so we need to enjoy being in our country home. You know, all the wealth you're trying to make abroad is to come and build a nice house and enjoy in your village. That's when you go to so many people's village, it looks fine, it looks beautiful, because people build solid houses and furnish them in their villages. But insecurity will not allow you to go there. If you go there, they will kidnap you. There's a lot of issues in our system, and these issues cannot be overlooked. If we don't address them, we will continue in this mess. And I pray that this obedient movement will continue to gain momentum, so that at that day of election, we will show them that democracy is the power of the people. We will show them that democracy is the government of the people. We will show them that the will of the people is the will of God. And the movement so far has shown them that truly the will of the people is the will of God, and that is Peter Obi. The obedient movement is not an ordinary thing. Look at the one they did in Ogun State. Look at the one they did in Ibadan. Are you not seeing it? These are not Igbo. These are not Southeast people. Think that Peter Obi is an Igbo movement. You are joking. Peter Obi is a national movement, it's a national phenomenon, and it has come to stay, and it will be there until he enters that office. God is using that young man to transform this country for good. And I love him, and I'm proud of him, and I'm grateful to him. I pray for his protection, for his security, that no harm will befall upon that man. So whatever that God has designed that he should do for this nation, let him do it. So that at least in the history that will be read in the future, we will all say we were part of this struggle. In one way or the other, you contributed to this struggle. You did not keep quiet. You did not keep quiet. You did not take bribe. You did not take money to influence your people to go and make wrong choices. History will judge every Nigerian tomorrow for the choices we are making today, either for Obi or against Obi. And no matter the position you take, we will know. That day you will not deny it. If you are also quiet during this struggle, we will know. Because your voice would have made an impact. Your involvement would have made an impact. Don't think that you are a nobody. Don't think that you cannot make changes. Don't think that somebody does not respect you somewhere. Don't think that somebody will not listen to you. Because of you, somebody will not make a right choice. I am telling you. So wake up and join this battle. Wake up and join this struggle. This is a fight we are fighting here. We are fighting to save this country. We are fighting to make sure that our country is ours. That is why Peter Obi said, take back your country. Take back your country. That is what Peter Obi said. He said, they are toying with your future. These people, they are secured financially, them and their families. They are okay. Even if they don't be in power again in the next 100 years, they will not lack. All they are seeking is to make you slaves in your own country. Why should we be slaves in our own nation? Slaves to who? Why can't a man graduate and get a job? Why can't there be dignity in this nation? Why should you train your people, manipulate your people to be beggars, to be loyal to you by force, and see you as a godfather? And see you as so before somebody who is a graduate will get a job, he must go and beg his local government chairman, he must beg his House of Assembly member, he must beg somebody in government to help him get a job. Why? Why should this happen that way? Why can't somebody just get something in this country without any influence or contact? Just because you're a citizen, whatever you get is yours. I don't need to know who you are as my House of Assembly member or as my House of Rep member. I don't care who you are. I don't need to know who you are. As a matter of fact, you are answerable to me. If I see that you have built a massive house, many of them have built massive houses, built schools for their wives, built businesses for themselves and their children, and they are here coming to deceive us again in 2023. It will never happen. It will not happen. And that is the reason why we have to step up our game. That is the reason why your voice counts. That's the reason why whatever you think, do. Share things about Peter Obi. In the WhatsApp group of your village people, share Peter Obi there. When you go for a village meeting and whatever, talk about Peter Obi. On your WhatsApp, on your Facebook page, share about Peter Obi. Your DP, change it to Peter Obi. Let them know that you are an obedient person. Be proud that you're obedient. Because that is the right thing to do now. That is the right thing to do now. We talk about nationalist movement. We talk about Nnamdi Azikiwe. We talk about Tafawa Balewa. We talk about Herbert Macaulay. We talk about Alvan Ikoku. We talk about people who helped in emancipating Nigeria from the hands of the British. You think that they were quiet? You think that they just folded their arms and British say, come and take your country? No. Power is taken and not given. These people will not release this country unless we take it by force. And that is exactly what we are doing. I tell people, I say my own aunt is a commissioner of housing in Imo State, currently as we speak. But I am not for her. I am not with her. I am for Peter Obi. And nobody is going to influence me with anything to change my mind. Because I want Nigeria to be better. I don't want Nigeria to be better for a few people. I don't want only few people to be the ones that are enjoying the wealth of Nigeria and the security of Nigeria. Please, let us not take these things for granted. Let us be obedient till we win this battle. Till we make sure that Peter Obi is there. And then things will change. He will shock them, the evil people. He will shock them because those loopholes, they will block all. And everything will work smoothly, at least. And then he will set up a structure that will be efficient for everybody. I love you guys, you know, and perhaps I might come back again tonight for other things, but at least today I've spoken about Peter Obi like my friend wanted me to speak about Peter Obi. It's not an easy thing. It's not an easy thing, but we shall win this. We shall win this. Take care. If you want to sleep, you can have a good night. Okay? Bye-bye.